Look, festivity. Sure, that's just a fluke. Warning! I am not a professional. If you don't have a sense of humour, then you probably won't enjoy this channel. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm still feeling a bit rough. Rougher than toast. Rougher than a 22 plate Range Rover. Rougher than a 20 plate Transit. Rougher than a Velcro bag full of frozen donkey dicks. Rougher than a badger's horse. Rougher than... I get the picture, I feel rough. But... well enough. I can function a bit. Feeling rough, but I'm functional. I don't know what I'm saying. It's just started peeing it down. But that's not going to stop it. Thank you everyone for the well wishes and messages and stuff like that. I was rough as out last week. Still a little bit rough now. Oh, you get the picture when I'm waffling on it. Look. Thank you for coming back to watching anyway. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Anyway, look, festivity. Festivity. Got the garage festivity. Hang on, need some lights. What's a nut? Perfect. Let's open the door and uncover the Viva, and some parts have showed up. I'll show you some parts. Push the rinse switches in the dry a little bit. I'm going to re-gap the plugs to 30. Why not? Let's just give it a go, trial by error. And some parts showed up. Oh, got my new leads. My new hot wires showed up. And I've got a coil, but I'll show you that in a minute. Let's get it on! Woohoo! Thank you to everyone who bought us a cuppa. If it's the first time watching this channel, this is a real car channel for people that are really into classic cars and stuff. So I'm not going to try and sell you something non-car related like ball shavers or Surfshark or something like that. I will, however, milk the terms born, find and will it start. Also, I'm probably committing analytic suicide by releasing this on Christmas Day. Right, let's gap them plugs back to 30. 30. 30. 30. 30. Right, that's the plugs gap back to 30. I'm going to change the HT leads now, the hot wires, and then we'll try and start her. Then we'll take it from there. I've got a new coil, but I'll show you that in a minute. It's the wrong one. I do have a new coil, but anyway, 2 minutes. Just in case there's anyone that doesn't know these, the rotor spins anti-clockwise and the firing order is 1342. 1342. And there's the coil wire. 1342. 1342. 1342. 1342. 1342. So I'm using a bit of silicone spray stuff to make the sleeves slide on the HT leads. Well, I'm actually using contact cleaner because I couldn't find me silicone spray. Whether or not I'm supposed to be using that, I don't know. This is the second that I'm putting them in the firing order. 1342. 1 being the front of the car and 4 being towards the bulkhead of the car. This video is for all the retro rebuild fans watching on Christmas Day. All 10 years. Right, that's the new leads on. Let's chuck a battery on her and see if she'll fire up. If not, I've got another coil to try, but I'll tell you more about that in a minute. And someone did suggest throwing some fuel down her neck to see if it was like, if it was a fuel ignition issue, sorry. But I haven't got any here, so if I kind of get it started, I'll probably pop out and get some fuel. Come on, Christmas Day, will it start? Turkey? Too much chocolate? Will it start? Is there anything better? Yeah, I was a bit drowsy. I'm awake now. Right, let's see if she'll crank. Right, I'm going to advance the timing a little bit. Right, I'm going to change the coil. I know some people suggested a video on how to like test a coil and stuff like that, but I'm just going to change this for now. The centre's the wrong one. The centre's a ballast coil, which I'm just going to keep anyway, because, you know, I'm going to end up with more cars. But the ballast is built into a wire on this. Is that correct? These are meant to have a non-ballast coil, and the ballast is built into a wire. But I was reading something, and a lot of people have changed over to a ballast coil and changed the wire in the fuse box, something to do with a feed, when they change over to electronic ignition. Sorry, not making much sense, am I? So when people change over to electronic ignition, some people have changed over to a ballast coil and changed, I'll show you in a this wire here, I believe, over to this one, something to do with the feed, because the Viva coil gives out 9 volt. Is that right? Because the ballast is built in to a wire somewhere that burns out if something goes wrong. Or can you just run a ballast coil on this anyway? Is there any problem with that? I don't know. So, I'm not sure if I should try and start this with a ballast coil, but I've got some help, just in case. Might get interesting. Must be a fueling issue, like someone had said. Right, there's fuel in the fuel filter, so we're getting fuel there. So let's take it off at the carb and see what's getting in the carb before I end up taking off the carb and checking the float bowl like people have recommended. Someone has mentioned as well connecting up the air filter and putting the circulation hose on it. And I will do that. She seems to be firing nice but not getting fuel. Right, so what is the problem? She fires lovely, firing systems champion. I poured some fuel down her neck and she ran off that fuel. There's fuel in the filter, and when I checked it with the bottle, when I put it on up to the carb, fuel was going up. So what's the problem? Not enough fuel going up? Could it be that filter? Could that filter be well? Check that up. I'll change that in the next vid. Will I change it now? I'll change it now? I'll change it now. Not out of fuel. Sure I'm not out of fuel. Unless that line's blocked. She's out of fuel. I'm sure that just happened now though. I'm sure that's just a fluke. I'm sure that's just a coinky dink. Yeah, probably, yeah. Well, she fires nice, but there's no fuel in her. Let's go and get some fuel. I'll give up a career in music to start a YouTube channel. Right, got some go-go juice. It's now the next day. I wonder what happened. I wonder if there was an airlock, and that's why when I took it off the carb it ran, because there was fuel in the filter, but nothing was getting through. All I could see was fuel there, so I thought there was fuel in the line. But then when I put the new filter on, it didn't fill up when I kicked the car over. Anyway, let's fill it up and see if she'll kick over. Right, let's see if that filter fills up with fuel now. Well, it's ran there but rough, so I'm going to get hold of a timing gun. We'll swap the timing, then we can rule that out as being anything. We'll set the timing spot on, I'm also going to clean out that pipe from the fuel pump to the carb, because when I took that off and the car started running, so I don't know if there's crap in there as well. So we'll get that cleaned out. I'll get some stuff ordered up tonight for the next video, and we'll take it from there. Need to fix this camera angle. My face in there, I don't know. Anyway, remember, don't leave what can be done tomorrow that you should have done yesterday. I'll leave you with a quote from one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time. Yippee-ki-yay, mother. Thank you all very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Have a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the next one.
Behind your frozen eyes, skies ahead and laughter make me feel just one more thing than and even though that I despise the thing you're after, realize you're something more than I